Welcome to Mystic Eternal Enigmas, where we unravel the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. Dive in and explore the secrets that time has yet to reveal. Imagine a quiet evening in a small rural town. The sun is setting, kids are playing outside, and everything seems peaceful. Then, out of nowhere, a bright object streaks across the sky. What would you do if something otherworldly crashed just a short distance away? This is the true story of the Flatwoods Monster, an encounter so terrifying that it left a lasting mark on a small West Virginia town and became one of the most enduring legends in UFO history. It was the evening of September 12, 1952, in the small town of Flatwoods, West Virginia. Just like any other late summer evening, three young boys minus 13-year-old Ed May, his brother Freddie, and their friend Tommy Heyer were outside playing when they noticed something in the sky that stopped them dead in their tracks. A bright, glowing object shot across the sky above them, seemed to crash into a nearby hill. The boys thought it could be a meteor or a downed aircraft, so they rushed home to tell their mother, Kathleen May. Curious, Kathleen May decided to check it out for herself. Along with her two sons, Tommy, and a few other local boys, they made their way to the hill where the object had supposedly crashed. 7 people in total, each unaware of the terror that awaited them. As they climbed the hill, a strange fog began to settle around them. There was an eerie, sulfur-like odor that filled the air, making it hard to breathe. Tension was high, and everyone was on edge. Then, in the distance, they saw something big. It stood about 10 feet tall. The creature had a round, blood-red face, its eyes glowing like burning coals. Surrounding its face was a spade-shaped hood, and its body glowed with a strange, greenish light. Its lower half seemed to be covered in mist or floating above the ground. Some described it as if it were wearing some sort of metal armor, or perhaps it was a robot. As they stood frozen in fear, the creature made a loud hissing noise and began to glide toward them. It didn't walk, it just floated, almost effortlessly, sending the group into a panic. Terrified, they fled down the hill, running as fast as they could, not daring to look back. After reaching safety, the group immediately contacted the local authorities. The sheriff and a reporter from the local paper went to investigate, but by the time they reached the site, the Flatwoods Monster was gone. All that remained was the lingering smell of sulfur and the fear it had instilled in those who witnessed it. The next day, news of the sighting spread. More and more locals came forward, claiming they had seen strange lights in the sky that night or had experienced other unusual phenomena. The encounter sparked widespread speculation. Had the townspeople of Flatwoods come face to face with an alien being, or was it something else entirely? Over the years, several theories have surfaced to explain what really happened that night. Some believe that the Flatwoods Monster was an alien or perhaps a robotic probe sent from another world. Others argue that the mysterious light seen in the sky was actually a meteor, which was confirmed by several reports in the area that same night. One of the most common explanations is that the group had a close encounter with something a lot less terrifying, but just as startling in the dark, a barn owl. The creature's glowing red eyes could have been the light reflecting off the owl's eyes, and the spade-shaped head might have been its wings. The eerie glow they described, some suggest it was simply the result of panic, combined with the fog and strange gases in the air. But even with these explanations, many still believe that what the witnesses saw was far too bizarre to be explained away by an owl or a meteor. After all, how could so many people experience such intense fear from a common bird? Regardless of what truly happened, the story of the Flatwoods Monster has left an indelible mark on American folklore. The town of Flatwoods has since embraced the legend, turning the mysterious encounter into a part of local culture. Visitors to the area today can find statues of the Flatwoods Monster and even pick up souvenirs that celebrate the strange event that took place all those years ago. Over the years, the story has inspired books, documentaries, and even video games, keeping the mystery of the Flatwoods Monster alive in popular culture. For believers, the creature remains one of the most compelling examples of an alien encounter. For skeptics, it's a lesson in how fear and excitement can sometimes turn an ordinary event into something extraordinary. Was the Flatwoods Monster a visitor from another world, or just a case of mistaken identity? Whatever the truth, one thing is for sure: the legend of that night in September 1952 will continue to captivate and terrify generations to come. Thanks for watching Mystic Eternal Enigmas. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. See you in the next adventure.